How's it going, people? Welcome to this round 2 battle in the Norwegian Pokemon Premier League, this time between the Mudkips and the Trengereid Trevenants. Let's just get right into this battle. We see now the Charizard from the Mudkips on your left, coming in together with the Pachirisu. Probably hoping for that Zapdos or the Rotom. None of those come in though, so it's Kangaskhan and the Liepard both able to carry Fake Out. So Charizard goes Mega to get that Sun up. Let's see, as the Kangaskhan also go Mega, the Charizard will protect itself, as Pachirisu also protects itself. You probably just wanting to avoid that double Fake Out. I myself would not have Mega evolved my Charizard there just to have one more turn of Sun later on. So do see the Rotom Heat now come out, also probably going to be able to take advantage of that Sun, as the Pachirisu now is going to be taunted by that prankster of a Liepard right there. Goes for the Super Fang and misses, so plays around that taunt and goes for the Super Fang, but does miss it. As now the Flamethrower from the Charizard comes into the Rotom Heat, as the Nuzzle from the Pachirisu will get a knockout on that Liepard. So we see a Thunderbolt now go into the Charizard. Pachirisu not able to redirect it and heal up because of the taunt. Was not able to go for that kind of now signature follow me, as now the Charizard protects itself as the Zapdos goes for a Tailwind, boosting the team's speed. So Thunderbolt comes in from the Rotom Heat and the Super Fang does half damage to that Zapdos. And now the taunt has worn off, so we will see the follow me from the Pachirisu as the Zapdos just roosts up and the Thunderbolt goes into the Pachirisu, being able to heal it back up, as the Flamethrower now activates the Citrus Berry of that Zapdos, and it will be able to pretty much just roost back to where it was before. So now we see the same play from the Mudkips going on, as of course we see the Overheat now going in from the Rotom into the Pachirisu. Not the Thunderbolt into the Charizard this time, predicting that follow me. Now the Sun has faded, so that first turn where you Mega Evolve and Protect, kind of paying the price for that now, as the second Overheat from the Rotom Heat will not be able to take out that Pachirisu. Nuzzle though, not going to be able to paralyze an electric type. That's just not how the game works. So Charizard is now being switched out Preserve, trying probably to preserve that Sun, as the Hariyama comes in now. Pachirisu will protect itself as another Tailwind comes up from the Trevenants. Will-O-Wisp going into the protect of the Pachirisu. So Hariyama not able to get a Guts boost from that, which it probably would have wanted. The Thunderbolt now coming in from the Rotom. This would be a good time for a follow me, but the Super Fang again misses the Zapdos. Because a Bullet Punch is not going to do much to an electric type. But that resisted hit will not do much. As we see two Thunderbolts coming straight into that Hariyama, but no follow me from the Pachirisu. That would have gotten Pachirisu straight back in. Now we see the follow me, as the Zapdos now does not go for the Thunderbolt. The Rotom does though, being able to give 25% health back to that Pachirisu, as a close combat will be able to take it out. But Zapdos now is pretty much back to full health, as we see the Tailwind peter out again, but there should be not really much problem setting it right back up again, as the Kangaskhan is now in here bringing some Fake Out pressure. Charizard comes back in, setting up the Sun, and Hariyama also leaves in favor of the Venusaur. So the Venusaur gets faked out, does quite a lot of damage because it's a freaking Mega Kangaskhan, as the Tailwind comes back up. So now we have two Pokemon with, or we have Pokemon with double speed on both sides. We have the Venusaur going double speed in the sun. As we see the Kangaskhan outspeed the Venusaur. As the Heat Wave misses the Venusaur from the Zapdos. The Zapdos also outspeeding the Venusaur, and Solar Beam comes in onto the Kangaskhan, not dealing really too much damage. As a Heat Wave this time connects, not really doing much damage to that Venusaur. We saw it actually last round being Assault Vested, so you just have to assume that's what's going on this time. The Charizard, though, goes down to a return from the Kangaskhan. As now the Hariyama will come in, bringing some fake out pressure, taking out the Kangaskhan with that priority, because it's slow, but it can do it. Hariyama will this time survive the Heat Wave pretty decently. I mean, it has a lot of bulk, but in the sun you would expect it to do a little bit more than that. So now the Pachirisu comes in together with the Hariyama, goes for the Follow Me, but the Heat Wave will connect with both, dealing a critical hit there, not really mattering too much, as it probably would have been able to take out the Hariyama anyway. So that's round one. It was a pretty close one. It ended with a 1-0 victory for the Trengereid Trevenants. Mudkips not really able to deal enough damage for that to handle that Zapdos. So Zapdos just stay there and got to roost off pretty much all the damage that it was dealt to win this game one. Let's just go straight into game two and see what happens. We still have the Mudkips on your left. This time going in with Sableye and Hariyama. Also, both two Pokemon that are able to no fake out. But on the Trevenant side, you see two Pokemon also able to no fake out, both being faster. Kangaskhan goes Mega, so it's not gonna target Sableye with that fake out. Gonna do about half damage to that Hariyama with that fake out. As a taunt now goes into the protect of the Sableye. So Hariyama now heavily crippled by a fake out, switches now in for in favor of the Charizard as a double switch now, bringing the Sableye out. Venusaur being taunted, but as said, it's probably an Assault Vest. But the Charizard goes down before it's able to Mega Evolve and set up that Sun. And now it's truly an uphill struggle for the Mudkips, as now the Sableye as well gets taunted. He's not able to Will-O-Wisp that Kangaskhan anymore, as a huge return goes into the Venusaur. Not quite taking it out, but getting kind of close. As a Giga Drain heals up a little bit of damage, but still that Venusaur is pretty much a sitting duck this next turn, as we have seen the Kangaskhan obviously outspeeding it before, this time taking it out. As we also saw the leftovers from the Sableye being knocked off by the Liepard there. Foul play though from the Sableye, dealing a good amount of damage to that Kangaskhan, as now Hariyama will be able to get its fake out off onto that Kangaskhan. Not doing as much damage as it took from that Kangaskhan's fake out earlier in this battle. As a foul play from the Sableye this time will take out the flinched Kangaskhan, leaving the Sableye and Hariyama out here against the dreaded Zapdos from the first battle against these two teams. But between these two teams is what I meant to say. This is how English works. As Sableye now protects itself from getting taunted, but the Thunderbolt comes in from the Zapdos to take out the Hariyama. Now the Sableye will be taunted once again. Thunderbolt comes in. We do not see the Sableye go for a Prankster move, so it will be able to get a foul play. Critical hit foul play, doing pretty much nothing at all to that. Zapdos as a knockoff this time will be able to take out the Sableye for a 2-0 victory for the Trevenants.